Hungarian folk songs are all the same. Dull, dreary and depressing. Or are they? I've heard it many times, and sometimes from Hungarians. Ugh! Hungarian folk songs. So samey, so boring. Why are you wasting your time learning that? But are they really all the same, dreary or boring? Sure, I've been to parties where the singing wasn't the best. Maybe the singers had more enthusiasm than talent. Maybe they were drunk. Or maybe they applied that there were only a handful of tunes rule and fit any set of lyrics into a handful of melodies. Another thing to consider is many traditional Hungarian songs don't use Western tuning. Many are pentatonic, many are microtonal, that is, they use intervals smaller than the conventional Western semitone, and they deviate from equal tempered tuning. So you get flattened thirds and all that sort of thing. This leads to some people mistakenly think they're sung out of tune when they're not. But is that a problem with the folk songs? Well, first up, I want to define what songs I'm talking about. The term folk song in English has many different meanings. Here I'm talking about népdal. These are traditional songs passed down through generations. They usually have no known composer. They're often sung a cappella, and they are learned as a part of living in a community, not from books or scores. Often different singers will add their own modifications to the basic tune or sing different or additional lyrics. Over more than a century, thousands of these songs have been collected and many are available online in public archives. In one of the classes I take with Zena, we listened to a recording that was made in 1906. These folk songs were a jumping off point for Bartók. They're often reworked with a band and called, quote, Gypsy music. And since the 1960s, the Tancars revival movement has produced their own interpretation. I'm going to stick to the village style. I'm going to play you a very small sample of these songs. It was so hard to choose. And see what you think. Let's start on the eastern Alföld. 2 songs about the hortobágy.
Debrecennek van egy víze, kinek hortobágy a neve. Arra van egy kőhíd rakva, 9 lyukra van állítva. Azon jár át kutya mínes, csikós gulyás, jaj de kényes.
Zúg az erdély, zúg a nádas, vajon ki zúgatja? Talán bizony Patkó Bandi, ejhaj, zúgatja, mozgatja. Ugye Bandi, Patkó Bandi, de régen mondtam, ne járja az erdélybe.
2 songs on a similar theme and from singers in the same area and quite different. Now, moving west, let's go north to Hades, then we'll go south to the southern Alföld, but before crossing to Somogy.
Ködölik a mátra, eső akar lenni, de eső akar lenni, korog a manganyáj. Haza akar menni.
Szép a disznónak a farka, karimás, karimás, nem vagyok én a kútasba, árendás, árendás, pöndörödik is a farka, mikó túr, nem vagyok én a kútasba, teljes úr, nem hajlongok urak előtt, úgy, mint más, már én vagyok a kútasba, a kondás,
Gyurikanász, mit főztél tüdőt káposztával? Mivel rántottál bele hasasszalonnával? Az öreg eszike, adj néki egy tállal, hol nem eszik belőle, vágd a pofájára.
Again, all quite different, even though the last two songs had a similar theme, taking care of pigs. Now, what about some women? This time we're going to go east and cross the border into Transylvania, Erdély, and then move further east to Moldva. Moldva was never within the Hungarian border, unlike other regions where ethnic Hungarians can be found today. Moldva historically has two groups of Hungarians. One fled eastward over the mountains from Alföld during the 13th or 14th century, but the other group are believed to have been living there since before the honfoglalás, over 1100 years. Incredibly, their language is still intelligible to modern-day Hungarians.
Fecském, fecském, édes fecském, vidd el az én levelecském. Vidd el, csuhaj messze tájra, tedd a rózsám ablakába. Vidd el, csuhaj messze tájra, tedd a rózsám ablakába.
Kivároztam elégettem a számot. Oda az a más öleli a babámot, más öleli, másnak ül az ölébe, más legének a csingot a szemébe. Haragszik a nap a holdra, s a hold is a csillagokra, a csillagok a fekete felhőkre, s én a régi szeretőmre.
Hazám, hazám, csendes hajzám, bár csak határim láthatnám. Látom füstét, de csak elég, az ég alatt engedezik.
Samey, were they? Okay, now let's travel westwards with some faster songs.
Ideki csenderbe, csenderbe, kilenc kutya lipidori dombon, longori hegyen dögölvel, kilenc legény mellette, húzogosak libidori dombon, longori hegyen lőtűrre.
Kumamösszön pendeljen, drán, kártra ki van terítve, drán, kumam ura mellettem, drán, hogy a szílel ne vigyen, drán.
Hagyi mester járta, tolongomba kacsorázta, úgy megbolondultam tőle, megszerettem a kívül.
Azt hallottam, hogy a héten léjámasa lesz a réten, én is oda fogok menni, szőkét barnát választani. Szőkét nevény, mebeteges, pirasat sem merészeges, barnát vegyél, a lesz való, a lesz.
So far this has all been solo singers. Group singing does exist, especially for dance songs and work songs, but keep in mind, in general, traditional Hungarian songs do not use harmony. With micro-tuning and, in some areas, ornamentation, it just won't work. You do occasionally get fleeting harmonies in some areas. So here's some examples of group singing. Starting from Erdély, we'll then move north to Moldva, which is now in Slovakia, before returning to Somágy.
Kéki bolya, ha leszakítanálak, kéki bolya, ha leszakítanálak, mit mondanál, babám, ha elhagynálak? Mit mondanál, babám, ha elhagynálak? Azt mondanám, verje meg a teremtő, azt mondanám, verje meg a teremtő.
Ezt a kislányt nem az anya szülte, diófának a teteje termette, diófának a teteje bújába, földre hajlik a szomorúságába.
Víz alá, víz a malom alá, vízhajtja a malmot, szerelem a csókot. Szerelem, szerelem, átkozó gyötrelem.
16 very different songs, and I could have picked many more. Not the same at all, and even the sad ones were hardly dreary. I think we can put this myth to bed. It's just not a thing.
Virág, virág, sárga virág, nem élek